Almost died, lol. I do that too. Don't even worry. I live life like that too. I remember one of the days Michi was here, I got a little upset. Oh, no, I'm sorry, excuse me. She got upset at me because you know how when I'm sick, my asthma gets triggered? So it happened, not to the same caliber, obviously. I wasn't dying, but I couldn't breathe very well. After I get sick, okay, so I have what is called, for those of you guys who are new or a foreskin learning more about me, I have sporadic asthma, which was caused due to a hospital trip that I had because I coughed so hard that it burst a hole in my lungs, and I was never the same after that. But like, I still run and do whatever. It doesn't really affect me, but it has to be triggered by something, and it's triggered by allergies, air pollution, people who smoke next to me. But it's also triggered by when I'm sick, because you know your body is a lot more weak and there's a lot more congestion in your body, and I feel like that, in addition to literally everything, just triggers my asthma, so I can't. So like, just existing, no, because I'm fine like 90% of the time. And so my allergies, everything kind of all ties into my asthma, meaning when I have a cold, if it's bad enough, my asthma can be triggered to the point where I need my nebulizer or my inhaler. What I have is for short release, but if I have asthma that's not like sporadic asthma, I'd need an inhaler all the time because I wouldn't be able to breathe without having shit put into my lungs. And what I take is one of the two. The inhaler is just for if I'm outside or if I want a little quick, but if I'm using the nebulizer, I'm sitting there for 10 minutes. It kind of looks similar to, I always joke and pretend that I'm like smoking because I don't smoke. I'm just like, guys, look at, I'm smoking, but it's just this little mist that goes into my lungs and it expands it. It's like steroids that expands my lungs so I can breathe normally. And I've almost died a couple times because I didn't have my inhaler or my nebulizer near me, and so I just can't breathe. I can either use an EpiPen or Benadryl or some sort of allergy medication to make it so I can breathe. When I was at Coachella this year, I failed to remember that that place is a dust cloud that triggers my allergies. So I nearly died the first nights because I didn't want to wake up my friends who were sleeping. And I just said, well, if this is it, this is it. Those near-death experiences don't happen often, by the way. I think that was the second time that ever happened.
My dog just farted. Cheers.
Nice. But yeah, that was the second time that ever happened. And then it happened again a week or two later when I went to the Ren Fair. But basically, she got upset at me like 2-3 times now. I've almost died from waking up and just doing nothing about it and just going back to sleep. Actually, four times. And so it wasn't that extreme, but I couldn't really breathe like at all. Probably like 15% of me could breathe type shit. And I woke up and the stuff for my nebulizer, my albuterol, was on her side of the bed, and she was sleeping very cutely and soundly. So I'm not gonna wake her up, but I did think about it, and I was like, should I wake up sleeping tiny meow meow? And then I decided, for the sake of how cute she looked, I would say nothing and just try to go back to sleep because I didn't feel as bad as it was. It wasn't a code red, it was a code yellow. So that I just, stop being mad and yelling at me. If she woke up to you dead, it would be worse. Okay, but it wasn't that bad. If it was, I'd probably be like, Yuki, low-key, I'm like dying. Do you mind letting me grab my albuterol? But yeah, it was okay. You dumb girl. I never claimed to be smart. I wish I was more surprised. Oh, do you expect any of us to sympathize with you? Yes. The fact that this doesn't surprise me, guys, you know me so well. Shake my head, then she'd be sad if you died. I did say that joke a couple times, and at first she was like, why would you say that to me? But then she started to do a back where we would be like, imagine if I like just died, you know, we would do that, but then it rubbed off on her. I'd say do a flip. I'm saying, right? You dying would have definitely ruined her vacation. Yeah, I don't know if she'd be really happy if I did die. Yeah, I think if I died, that she probably wouldn't be very happy. I think she'd be a little upset. Dying is bad generally. No, I would think one of the worst kind of things that could happen probably is death. Yeah, I feel like that and like burritos being eradicated from the planet. No, I think that would be worse. Yeah, dying does tend to be bad for any kind of relationship that you would have with a person. No, yeah, that's on the same wavelength. Yeah, probably like that. And like if Yuri stopped updating, I think that would be as good as being dead to me. Little is the understatement in the history. Thank you. So you're the type that doesn't like to breathe then? Well, I just don't think about it. Like I don't normally think about it. But if you die, you don't have to worry about bills. But without burritos, you still have bills. But anyways, yeah, I didn't do anything about it. And then later that day, I thought if I were to have a happy, beautiful, gorgeous, no problems with her being here, I had to be honest. So I said, hey, I need to tell you something. And she's like, what's up? And I said, so like I almost had a code red, but you were sleeping really soundly and I didn't want to wake you up, so I didn't. And she looked just like the SpongeBob Madge emote, just like that. The Madge emote, that's how she looked. Or like the angry SpongeBob where he kind of just like side-eyeing. That's how she looked at me. We look like that too. Wow, I wonder why. Okay, but you didn't die, so it was fine. That's what I mean. I lived, like, if it was a code red, I would have said something. But I was like, I could wait till she wakes up. As she very well should, damn it. Okay. What is wrong with you people? And then she said, why didn't you wake me up? And I was like, well, didn't want to disturb you. And then she stayed making that face. Yeah, and she was upset at me for like 2 minutes. But then I said, I'm sorry. Your tombstone is gonna read, guess it was a code red. Okay, but wouldn't that be really fucking funny? So the entire time she was there, you didn't get out of bed when she was asleep. Only one time when I had the shits. Because I had no choice. I had to. Okay, thank you for the info. You're welcome. Boop. Over breathing. Yep. I got out of bed because I don't think I ate something great. Like maybe I ate a bad food item and then I had to pay the consequences, you know? Your code red is shitting, not you dying. Okay, if you put it that way, that I didn't even really think about that. It was because that, like, I felt, I'm like, damn, I really gotta get up. Like, I'm gonna shit myself. Like, I gotta get the fuck up. Like, code brown. Well, it felt more lethal to me at the moment. It really did. No, I felt like I'm gonna die if I don't go to the bathroom. Because I was like lurching over in pain. Like I had a tummy ache. And at least with the breathing problem, I can still just lay there. For the other one, like I want to like fetal position in front of the bathroom floor. Like it's a different situation. You didn't want to make her a personalized brown blanket. I don't think she would have wanted that either. I don't think that would be a really nice thing to wake up to. But outside of that, I didn't fully wake up until she woke up and said good morning. So like before that, it was sleepy time. Code red, heart stops. Code blue, breathing stops. Code gray, violent, safety issue. What about code brown? The argument shouldn't be one or the other. Get up both times. So Desne. Yeah, I also didn't have Michi's poop brown undies. Her diaper, that was hers. I don't have one of those. I usually just go to the bathroom. But after code brown, you're gonna be skinny. No, me being like, wait, but if I shit, like, I'll go back to bed and then I'll wake up skinnier. Like, wait. Oh, come on, guys. I don't even know why you're acting upset and surprised when you know this is exactly a Numi thing. Like, this is a fucking Numi thing. This is so Numi. Speaking of fan art, I would like to bring something up with you all that I think is kind of cute and funny in its own way. So, if you're a Noomba, you are already aware of the fact that 80% of the fan art for me is cursed in some way. Recently, the art has been very cute because it's been art of me and Michi or Michi fans that draw me sometimes, and it's very cute. You could tell the difference between just somebody who is a Noomba versus a foreskin that turned into a foreskin Noomba hybrid, because the foreskins draw me like hella Masc or like Butch or something. Like, they make me hella Masc or Butch. And every time I'd look at art in the morning when Michi was here, I'd be like, Michi, they draw me, your fans, they draw me so like Masc. And she's like, what do they? And then I'm showing them all of the pictures of the fan art, and they'll give me like a tank top. because I'm assuming it's like me without my jacket. Why am I holding this? Dude, I need to find an example. But it's like they commonly Masc Numi. They literally titled it Masc Numi. This is really important. I need y'all to see this. Guys, why do they draw me as a really, really hot mask? Sometimes I could have a little bit of a day where I'm like, oh my god, like maybe I'll wear it, like maybe I'll just a little mask, and then I don't really look mask, and I'm like, well, I tried, but maybe I have the energy sometimes.
Wild to Masc IFY Akuma. I'm too femme for this. Nihmune.
But okay, because it became such a cute little background joke, we were talking about the Hey Mamas meme, right? And I was driving me, Kamimi, and Michi and Kino. We were gonna go watch the Chainsaw Man movie, right? And I had to get gas first. So this was during the time that the AC was broken at the house, so I was dying from the heat. So I was wearing this fucking tank top and hat, and then I put on the backwards hat. I put on my hat backwards, and I was cleaning my windshield while putting in the gas, and I was like, "Hey, mama, you like that? Like, you like that shit?" Like, and then I was pretending like I was like Masc, like I was like the Masc of her dreams, and I'm gonna say it. You guys can bring this up. You guys could bring up like thoughts on Masc Numi to Michi when she streams again, because y'all, she said it was hot. Which was kind of funny because I was wrist facing and shit. But like Kamimi was like, ew, get that shit away. And then like, it was great. I live off of making my friends feel like disturbed by my stupidity. You know, it was one of those times. Sounds about right. To be fair, that should be your next model. Well, I have a model with a tank top. I could take the jacket off. That's probably where they got it from. It's my ponytail fit. But yeah, a lot of the foreskins draw me like that. You know what? I know, it's kind of cool. It's like a cool AU world, y'all. It's like wait, do I look like that? Like, oh my god, like guys, am I cool as fuck? Masc Mune. Okay, well, Masc Mune, my sleep paralysis demon. Okay, surely there is another one. There was quite a few of them that I saw, and every time I'd see them, I'd be like, wow, I'd be looking like that. Oh, here's another one. See. I didn't realize how Masc somebody could look if they just wear a cute little tank top. It's cute. I just really like to see how other communities see us and stuff. Oh my god. Wow, they really did make me Masc. This is literally Farmer Nihmune. Dudes, I look like I'm meant to be in Stardew Valley here. I am very lesbo, so me being here is yes. Well, with a username like Me Loves Yuri, I think I'm not surprised. I don't know if you expected that, but anyways, I really appreciate the artwork. It's so cute and pretty and beautiful, and I wish I had artistic skills to this caliber. I would love to make a donkey sanctuary because I love donkeys. I think Melly and a few other artists have been really carrying with the cute little Michi Numi fan art. It's been really cute. Every morning we would wake up and we'd show each other cute art. We'd be like, oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, look at this. I miss her, man. Oh my god. This one of Michi feeding me is kind of cute. I'd be talking and then she'd try to feed me mid-sentence and then I would just smile and then eat the food. What is this? I love Masc Numi in the gay way. Mind you, all of these Masc Numi art pieces began to show up the more I hung out with Michi. This one's a vibe. Subby wubby. I like that one. That's a good one, y'all. That's a really good one. Ozzy, you drew Masc Numi so beautifully. I wish I looked like that. Damn. Dude, I gave Michi a Baja Blast from Taco Bell. We finally had a Taco Bell night. And then I knew she wouldn't fuck with it because she doesn't... A lot of the thing... I learned her tastes and shit, and that's just... She is not a fan of anything that has slightly citrusy, limey flavors. And there's a good chunk of that in Mountain Dew Baja Blast, I would say. And, so she took a sip and she was like, I just started crying laughing because she just looked so sad. She looked so sad. It's so fucking good, I yearn for it. That's two different reactions, bro. She is so opposite of Mish when it comes to tastes, because I was like, do you like Chips Ahoy? She said no. I was, oh, right. The wrong bitch from the opposite side of the planet, damn. There's a Baja Blast pie? Is she like Hami? In a lot of ways, yes. But Hami is also not picky. So that's how they are not similar. She says, like, she can't even say I'm picky because she's pickier. The pie looks vile. What does it look like?
Baja Blast Pie is officially a Taco Bell, guys. 1 day release. There's only like 12 in each location. It is super limited. Guys, I woke up at 4:49 a.m. I got to Taco Bell around 6 a.m. and then they opened at 7. And yeah, anyways, I got the Baja Blast Pie. This thing looks like a hardened Irish spring soap. And it was $20, so I am absolutely ready for this.
20?
Come on, baby. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, guys. I waited all... Come on. I waited all morning for this. Oh my goodness.
$20.
It's a little frozen, but it's more like it's just thick than anything. It's really rich. It's just like Baja Blast, but it's got like toothpaste-like texture. And yeah, and it's way sweeter.
That is nasty. Sarah, do you want one? I could ship it to you. I could ship it to you, Queen. Quick word from our sponsor. Me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion. It tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit mango. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you a Numi supporter that had no idea about the fact that Numi Vtuber has merch? No way. Well, have I got something swag for you. That's right, guys. We've got some of these, and some of these, and some of... Oh, never mind. That one's already sold out. But there's plenty of stuff that won't sell out. Should you decide to check out Numi merch at uwumarket.com/Numi. Yippee! Get your swag merch today. Okay, you can put down the Glock now. I did it. Don't forget to subscribe. Rate this 10 out of 10 stars. And give love to Bao.